Hello friends, good day. In this particular presentation, we'll try to see the various types of roles and responsibilities available for people who are willing to come into banking. Okay, so let's start with this. The source of this presentation is Indeed job site where you can go and check the roles, can see which companies are offering it. I'm not mentioning any particular company's name. I've just brought in a couple of profiles which are available. It is mainly in line to the departments that we have: front end, middle level, and then the back end departments. Okay, so let's start with it. Job profile of a banker. Banker is mainly a person who is actually dealing with retail clients. Mainly in every branch banking you see, you'll be getting clients. These clients are individual in nature. So sometimes you do get corporate clients. So for that, you do have a separate branch, which is corporate banking branch, where you deal with big groups. Okay, so here you are going to interact with clients on a daily basis, assisting them with various services that they need. It may be a bank account, it may be some sort of loan approval, it may be some sort of money transfer. You see, you have to give counseling to your client on various products. Nowadays, you see, you have third party products, you're dealing with insurance, you're dealing with mutual fund, you're dealing with demat accounts. Infinite number of accounts or different types of services have been added to the portfolio. Okay, where banker has to perform on every dimension. So in this picture, you can see the banker is instructing the client. She is advising something to this client. Maybe you see, the more number of products which are coming into the portfolio is the more complex environment in which they are going to operate. Because if you are not able to convince or satisfy your client, you see your client has so many options available. So switching is very easy in current scenario. Okay, once you guide them, they'll be starting with digital platforms of their own. So you see, maybe you'll get this opportunity once in a while, and thereafter they may be self-driven, and then clients will not be coming back to you again. So responsibilities which can be there for a banker is like signing off new contracts or clients, onboarding them. The entire process of onboarding is to be taken care by the same employees who are on front desk, managing clients account, bank account, uh, any opening, closing, doing passbook entries. Everything has to be done by bankers. uh, you see, processing deposit, payment, and withdrawals, everything is with the teller. Teller is the person who is actually a person one stop shop. You can get all these things done at a teller. So you see, the first couple of years in banking will be at teller point, where you will be dealing with customers, and the type of volume that you are going to see in a good branch is going to be tremendous. Okay, it helps you to learn your system, handling other transactions like you are into like making checks, preparing pay orders, demand drafts, doing NEFT, RTGS transfers. Okay, guiding your clients on various apps that your bank is coming up with. Like for State Bank of India, it is Yono app. For every bank there is some technology driven app or technology driven platform where you have to counsel it to your client. This responsibility is extended further to various other like sales assignment, where cross selling is very eminent. You have to sell it, the products of your like you see, uh, your joint ventures, like certain initiatives which have been taken in a collaboration with certain mutual fund companies or insurance companies, maybe life or general. You see, you have to sell it from your point, from your point of interaction. This is your only point of interaction where customer is supposed to come in, and you are supposed to sell all these products. So then we have various other queries from clients which you have to take care, and then performing administrative and clerical duties too, like data entry and back end job. Now, bankers' requirement is like you see, sales and customer experience is what we need. Like if you don't have any previous experience, it will be challenging. Okay, sometimes because you don't know the practices, you don't know the rules and regulations, hence it will be tough for you to manage everything. Learn it fast and then implement and then execute things without error. Errorless banking is what is being expected. Now, you see, you need to understand the various laws and practices that you have. You should have a fair understanding on Microsoft Office, including Word, Excel, Outlook, and Access, and various other softwares. You should be good in numerical calculations. Okay, multitasking, time management. You see, this is what is nowadays required in every field. Communication needs to be good. Regional accent is very important. You see, let's say someone from North is getting posted in South, so person who is from South needs to be speaking in Punjabi if you want to have a good connect with your clients. Okay, so if a Punjabi person is posted in Tamil Nadu, you see it is very tough, but You don't have much of choice. You need to adapt to the given conditions. So banking job is again a transferable job. So this is a very challenging issue, but you have to take care for this. Now you see, if you see this picture, you'll understand that this is actually a branch with heavy pressure. Imagine the state of mind of these tellers who are sitting on counters. Hmm? So you cannot take a break. Going to washroom means there is a long queue in front of you. So heavy rush, and it is not going to end. Even at 5 o'clock, you'll see long queue. So then in that state, you see banks have to close their doors at 4 or 4:30 so that they can end up everything by 5. So this is the state of bankers as on day. So now we are going to change it to digital platforms. So we will be convincing them to shift from manual mode of banking to other digital platforms, like using ATM for withdrawal and deposit, using ATM for updating their passbook. Okay, so these self-service technologies can be used to reduce the pressure that we are facing in the everyday banking. So you see, if in terms of your classification of departments, you can have these three classifications: front end, middle office, and back end. So front end means where you are putting up your best people in team. Middle office is like managers who are going to communicate between front and back end. And back end is like where you have to do the transactions. So it is mainly into operations, mainly into data entry. So you can see these three segments. Classification is done here. So in front end, you'll be putting up all your best, smart, intellectual people who are good in sales, convincing people. And then middle office is someone who is actually going to take a lead. They'll be coordinating between front end and back end. And if you look into back end, you'll see people working in compliance. They will be into accounting. They'll be into form account opening. There will be IT support. There will be human resource. So you see, they people are going to give support to people who are in front end. So front end is going to generate leads, and back end is going to generate. Yani they will be converting their requirements into product offerings and then delivering it error free. Okay, so again, let me go into some of the job roles that we have. Service officer, so their role is to actually, you see, they do everything: redress, resolve customer complaints, DD, pay order, checks, anything they want, you have to do it. Speed and accuracy of transaction is what is needed. So typing speed is very much important. Cash counting speed is very much important. Okay, so you need to be like ready for this. Exploitation of whatever opportunities coming to your way should be properly like evaluated and caught. So quality of experience matters a lot. Okay, so similarly, if you go into branch banking, relationship officer is what is required for. And here you do have acquisition, client acquisition. You will usually require to have more and more business from your competitors. You will be taking over their accounts, individual category, small business, trust, associations, societies, and corporates, whatever is coming to you. So new to bank is what we are looking for. So if we are able to generate this, is great for you in relationship officer. Revenue generation, customer acquisition, retention of old customers, and cost efficiency is what we are looking for in everything. So relationship values are very important in branch banking. So hand holding is to be done for fresh customers. So you need to train them, you have to counsel them, you have to guide them as and when they need. Maintaining AQB is again your task. So if customer is not putting in balance, they are withdrawing it from ATM, you have to ensure timely communication and keeping those accounts refilled as and when required. Lead generation and then cross selling. So this is including everything. Similarly, loan officer, not only they do loan documentation, but also they are into, like you see, they help in every aspect: generating leads, resolving the queries, doing the documentation, so forwarding the documentation set to the senior authority for approval, getting the sanction order, communicating it to customer, telling them the schedule, like when, at what frequency are they supposed to repay their loans, any further, like something a need to customer, they can always rely on loan officers. So they are mainly dealing with loans. Okay, asset products. Then we do have branch acquisition officer. Similarly, relationship officer, we do have branch acquisition officer. You can go through it. So you will find mainly it is a sales type of profile, and you are trying to add or expand your business into certain verticals which were not earlier found. Okay, so you are trying to bring in good clients, and over a period of time you will try to leave out those customers who don't have the capacity to afford your cost. Okay, so we'll be doing cost benefit analysis regularly, and good clients will be kept, and then bad clients will be compelled into such manner where they'll leave the bank automatically. So this is back office role, where what is mainly you have to do is like you have to generate data sets, you have to do account creation, you have to generate passbook, FDRs, then that has to be done very fast without any error. You see, here volume is huge, and you have to do it very fast. You don't have much of choice. So similarly, this role is further extended into various compliances related jobs, like internal audit, external audit, ISO, and regulatory and statutory. Whatever guidelines are coming in, you need to know all of them, and you have to do customer surveys too. Okay, so we will end it here. Thank you. Good day. Take care. Bye.